Good evening. I think I'm live, as always. There's nobody else looking, so my countdown was completely waste of time. Dirt Rider. Do you like my new, my new electronic countdown? I think you call it Handrolic. I think that's what you call it. Hello, DNR. Good to see you, mate. Lovely to see you. Well, how are we, guys? On time, nearly on time. Where are we? 7:30-ish. Oh, well, nearly 20 to 8. That's not too bad. Good evening, Mark. Nice to see you. So that's my introduction, my new Handrolic introduction. What do you think? Hands up or not? Whatever. Oh, just finished a big bowl of ice cream. Yum, yum, yum. Very tasty. Today, you know, bros, hi, mate. How you doing? Yeah, good, mate. Thank you. Today has been an absolute lazy day. I have done the square root of diddly swap, which is bugger all. As you may or may not know, I've managed to mess up my shoulder, and it's been a bit of a devil to do anything at the moment. However, 16 painkillers later, and it's feeling a bit better. We'll wait and see how it goes tonight. I had an awful night last night, dreams. I don't know, do you guys ever dream? I kept on going back to the same dream, and I was in New York, and I was mugged in a big hall. Oh, weird, just weird. But I couldn't get out of it. Just could not get out of it. Anyway, all hot and sweaty when you wake up. So straight in the shower, which for me is quite a kerfuffle. However, whatever. I've done nothing in the garage, apart from tidy up. Dina, thanks, mate. That's very kind of you. Very kind. I'm waiting for the deck to come out of this. Is it MTD, whatever it's called? I don't know. MTD 53 SBO. And I need a new cable for it. And I got the part number. You can see, I don't know if you can actually see, but it's actually frayed. Where are you? So the cable itself's no good. And the end snapped off. Where are we? That snapped off. You see that? So I need a new cable. And I managed to find one. But they want £20 for it. £20 for a cable. I mean, dear Lord. And they're saying it could be delayed because of COVID. What? Anyway, we'll see. I've not ordered it yet, just in case I can find it a bit cheaper. Jason Summer, good to see you, mate. Thank you. Welcome. Come on in. Come and see the silly old fool yapping himself again, as always. As I said, I've done very, very little. Mrs. H has been running like a blue-ass fly as always. The garden looks beautiful. Well, the lawn does anyway. Hiya, Tim. Good evening, Tim. Love to see you. But to be honest with you, just getting out and doing anything at the moment is a bit of a devil. Everything I touch hurts. I'll tell you what, there's an old joke. I'll give you this old joke. Right. And the chap goes to the doctor and he said, when I touch that, it hurts. When it touches that, it hurts. When I touch that, it hurts. And the doctor said, you silly bugger, you got a sore finger. But that's an old joke that nobody's heard before. It made me laugh anyway. Oh dear. Hey, I'm going to sneeze, sorry. Yeah, Mrs. H is about to take the dogs out for a walk because it's a bit cooler tonight after our heat wave, which was a bit warm, to be fair. We got some thunder and lightning, apparently. I didn't hear a single clap of thunder. Not a single clap. Apparently the dog was frightened and end up underneath our bed. I never even heard the damn thing. I never heard of, not a crack of thunder. The sleep of the innocent, as they call it. Yeah, right. But as I said, very little going on. Back to work tomorrow. I'm really looking forward to that. Not. And the other big thing is we've been playing around with our cruise app. I'm sorry, I'm going to sneeze. I beg your pardon. Excuse me. It's not COVID. Just well, there was something else far more serious. Hay fever. So we booked a holiday on a 3-day or 3-night cruise coming up fairly soon, and this with a new company, a company called Princess Cruises. We're told very good. Well, apparently you have to sign on to an app. Now I'm not particularly good on PCs, but I'm not that bad on an iPhone. I have deleted and installed this app to my memory 9 times now. Cannot get it to work. And that all down to I inputted my date of birth, the English style, which is day, month, and year, and it converted it to the American style, which is month, day, and year, which meant the information they're holding me for me is wrong. Hit the edit button. No, it doesn't work. I've been in contact with Princess Cruise. Princess Cruise, if you're watching this, I really, really, really at this moment hate you. We spent a lot of money with you and I've had no help. If anybody from Princess Cruise is watching this, please come on here and we'll have a chat. And it will be one-sided, I can promise you. Whatever. So we're waiting to see. So anyway, it turns out that we can still board the ship, but it's on the slow lane because we don't have the app. Now, Mrs. H is not particularly happy about that, has to be said. And I think it'll be an interesting boarding time when we get there. Hello, Tinker and Taylor. Hello, mate. All right, good to see you. Sorry, I'm wittering on here as always. Yeah, this damn cruise. The annoying part about it all is we've actually booked 2 cruises with the same company, so we're still going to have the same problem next time. And I'm very unhappy about it. So unlikely we will ever book with them again, unless of course they come up trumps. And the reason that we booked with them or go on this particular cruise is our wedding anniversary. We've now been married for 228 years, or at least that's how it feels like. I think it's 13 actually. You only get 11 years for manslaughter, apparently. Where is she? I'm not frightened. I'm not frightened. So it was going to be a celebration for us. And how your nose, bros? How you doing, mate? So it's supposed to be a celebration. I'll just celebrate if we even get on board the damn thing, quite frankly. I'd be amazed if it goes seamlessly. We'll wait and see. And again, so the guy turned up for his Quellcast mower that we struggle to get going. It starts, it will run, but it runs like a dog's dinner. And he's come along. He's decided, my suggestion, he orders a new carburetor, which is not expensive, and he's going to fit it himself. So he paid his bill, and off he goes. And I do wish him all the very best. And hopefully it will work. We'll wait and see. Wait and see. What was it? A Delorto carburetor? I believe it's called a Delorto. And I know I spoke to Mick and several other people about it. And It's been an absolute nightmare. Anyway, it's no longer in my garage or no longer in my workshop. So I do hope the chap gets it sorted out. Enough of my wittering. I'm going to pop the invite out and see if anybody's out there like to come along and have a yap. William married 229 years ago. It must have been a good woman, mate. That's all I'll say. If you managed to stay married for 229 years. Dear. We've got 17 people. 17 people watching me. It makes me small fry, but I like to call it upfront and personal. Because I talk absolute nonsense. And I can't even offer anybody advice. If you have any advice on small engines, mowers, trimmers, then might be an idea to call somebody else, maybe Mix Mowers, or Ash, or Ken, Bruce, and loads of other guys. I do my best. So come along, come and have a shout. No, just enjoy it. I can't believe that, William. I'm sure you're very happily married. Leastways, that's what you've got to tell the wife. The plan is to stay on here for a maximum of 2 hours, purely because I didn't get much sleep last night. And yes, lots of other stories going on there, which I'm not going to bore you with. So come on up. Somebody come and say hello to me. I hear Ash is a lot better as well, by the way, which is great news. Ash, if you're here, mate, I think you are. Let me just have a look. I hope you are. I hear you're feeling a lot better, mate, and I am really pleased for that. It's nasty old virus, mate. People tend to underestimate it, I believe it. Yeah, it's a nasty old thing. We've had some more deaths here and locally in our local hospital where Mrs. H works. It's just starting to climb up a little bit, but it's not that bad compared to what it was that started off. So let's see how it all pans out. On our last cruise, we had to, which was only about a few weeks ago. Even Sparky, nice to see you, mate. We turned up at the cruise terminal down in Southampton because we don't live that far away from it actually, and you go into a separate area where they do it. They check all your paperwork, and that's where all this problem is with this app I'm talking about. You then go forward once you're happy with your paperwork and do the up the nose test. I'm pretty certain she hit my eyeball when she went up. It was up here somewhere. And they then allow you through into the booking hall, and then you have to wait 20 minutes for the results. Well, we knew we were safe because we'd already tested. From there on, it was straightforward. So anybody is thinking about going on holiday or cruise, it is straightforward. I think we were on board the ship within the hour, which is normal, quite honestly, as long as you stick to the times of the boarding. I think they tend to stagger them a little bit. And we had a lovely time. With, you can probably remember, the chap our friend who unfortunately lost his dear wife, our dear friend, only a few weeks ago. So we feel like we've tried to support him, and will continue to do so, of course. There we go. So I think I've said hello to everybody that's on the comments. I hope I have. Anyway, if I missed anybody, I apologise. Just going to go through Dirt Rider, DNR, Mark Willie, Bruz. Sorry, I always struggle to say that. Where are we? Bros. I think that's how it's pronounced. Mark Willie. Anvil Road. Oh, mate, I'm sorry, I missed you there. How's the attic? Nice and warm, I suspect. Yeah. Dirt Rider, DNR small engine repairs. Good to see you, mate. Mark White, I think I probably said so. Jason, hello, Phil, and hi all in the chat. Jason Summers. Tim Power, hello, mate. Did I not use your name in vain the other day? I think I did. And you caught me. Never mind. Where are we? Tim, DNR, Glasscutters, Bros, DNR, Jason again. Just rushed myself down through. Jason Summers about to start a 10-hour shift of a new job. Well, Jace, good luck to you, mate, for your new job. 10-hour shift is a bit of a devil, but I'm sure you'll get through it and continue to have a decent job with you, mate. Well done. Well done you for starting. Where are we? William. Just going through to see what else is here. Sparky, I've said hello to. And Henry Moraski. Henry, where are you, my friend? Come on, I rely on you to come up and say hello to me. Didn't someone say you said your date of birth, or your birth or how old you were the other day? And I got to think it ends up that you're younger than me. I can't believe such a thing. I cannot believe such a thing. Saying hello to each other there. Ken saying hello. I guess Ken's around here somewhere. Ken, I'm sorry, I missed your stream. Was it yesterday? Yes, I did watch it. I watched some of it. But we had something going on at the time, so I couldn't really join in that much. There we go. So there we go. Let's put this invite out again, just in case anybody's missed it. Because either you missed it, or you can't talk to me. There we go. There we go. There we go. There it goes out. I'm actually down, would you believe, to my last stripy t-shirt. My wife hates these, absolutely hates them. And I've got lots and lots of others, but I'm kind of, well, I like them because they were a gift from our next door neighbor many years ago. And of course, they're nice and big, so I can get my poor old shoulder through them at the moment. I have exercises, and it's a case of I have to support the arm and lift it up and down like this. And the idea being it makes the rotor, is it called the rotor cup joint, keeps it moving. They give me other exercises, and the problem with that is I've forgotten how to do them. I think it's all I'm pushing it away from myself and all the rest of it. Is it helping? I think actually it probably is. But maybe that's just the painkillers. Ibuprofen, paracetamol, codeine. There's another one as well that I can't remember. Dick Smallhead, yeah, good mate, thank you. Yeah, all is very well with us. Just rattling around a bit with some pills. Talk about rattling around. Hello, mate.
I won't be able to stay long. I got to go to a wake. My brother died.
Oh, well, I'm sorry to hear you got to go to wake, mate, but it's good to see you anyway.
Yeah. Yeah, what do you call it? How old are you?
Me, I was born in 52.
Ah, I see. I'm older than you.
Oh, that's all. I feel better now then.
Yeah. I think we're the two oldest pumpkins around.
Yeah, that's right, mate. It's I always remember looking at my date of birth or the year, thinking that's not that long ago. Then all of a sudden you look at it and you think, my God, that's a long time ago. And a lot's happened since then, as they say.
And it goes quick, huh?
Oh dear Lord, yeah, it certainly does. Yeah. Annie and I were talking earlier on, about you've got the mind of a 16-year-old, 18-year-old, or 21-year-old, and then you've got the body of a 60 or 70-year-old, and the two don't match, do they? Because you think you could do stuff, and you find you can't.
Well, watch my latest video. You'll see me trying to get up and get down.
I'll have a look, mate. I will certainly have a look. Lawnmower Lady. Good evening. Lovely to see you. Thank you. Welcome.
Hi, Stella.
Yeah, I mean, Stella, I understand, girl. You're more than welcome to come up because you're a lucky lady.
Ooh, yeah.
Great evening, man. Welcome, mate. Lovely to see you. I think I've caught everybody out, actually, Henry. I was actually nearly on time tonight.
Yeah.
Did you see my countdown? I've done a hydraulic countdown. Did you see it?
No.
Well, you see, shall I go for my hydraulic countdown again? Right, ready?
10, 9, 8, 6, 5.
What do you reckon?
4, 3, 2, 1.
And then the smiley face.
Yeah, and it's the Conker show.
And there we go.
Atta
I
boy.
tried to do it electronically. Mick did it for me once, and I've forgotten how to do it.
Yeah.
I don't thought I'd have a go at it. Evening, partners. How are you, mate?
Yeah, I think you got to go into your settings, and it's in there somewhere, you know.
Yeah, I'm sure you're right, mate. And I suppose if I had a bit more time, no, that's not true. I've got loads of time. But I've always got something else to do. You know, it's like ordering cables or trying to get the wife's car MOT'd. That's another thing. You know, I phoned up the garage today. Do you have MOTs in Canada and America? It's like a roadworthy test.
Roadworthy test. We have
Yeah.
we call it emissions test, and that's it.
Yeah. Well, we have a thing called MOT, Ministry of Transport, it stands for. And every car over 3 years old, I believe it's 3 years old, has to be tested that it's roadworthy. And I contacted our local garage that we deal with, and they said, well, there's nobody there can help you at the moment. However, we'll call you back. And they didn't. And they didn't call us back. So I shan't be using them. I should be going somewhere else. I just, you know, I hate bad service. You know, what's a phone call? You know,
Exactly.
I see Partners is trying to log in at the moment.
Well, I gotta go because it's 3 o'clock and 3:30 it starts, and it's about a half.
Yeah. All right, Henry. Well, I won't say have a nice time, but whatever.
Okay. Just wanted to stop.
All the very best, mate. You take care.
Take care.
Hello,
evening, Conker.
Thank you for popping up. How are you, mate?
Oh, not too bad. Still looking for another car. Because you know what? Yeah. Well, you know what happened with me sitting.
Is it for yourself or for somebody else?
It's for me.
Oh, for yourself, right?
Yeah,
okay.
I need a daily driver.
Right. Is it something specific? Something, whatever.
Well, I need something that'll tow my caravan. That's the main criteria.
Right. So you need something fairly.
So that means diesel.
Yeah.
And at least 2 litre capacity.
Right. There's a few of them about, but it's finding the right one for the right money, isn't it?
That's it exactly. I've got a budget. You know, of how much I want to spend on buying the car. Insurance will be. I don't think insurance will be a big problem. Whatever I get, not going to break the bank. Whatever I get.
Yeah. Have you had a chance to look at anything at the moment? Or
I've been looking every day.
Yeah.
And I've been out and about trying to look at cars, but no joy so far.
Right. I mean, what about? I mean, you see a lot of people using the big CRVs, don't you? And
the Honda CRV, yeah, I've considered. That's one I've considered, but I'm not so sure about anything that's 4-wheel drive.
Right.
Because of running costs, especially if it has a Land Rover badge on it.
Well, yeah. It's trouble you put a Land Rover badge on, and you immediately add money to the price, don't you?
Yeah. Yeah, Dick, I did look at X-Trail, sort of 2005-ish X-Trail. I did see one, but
Yeah, I've got
You
the.
know,
I've got
I
the
don't
stone.
want something that needs a whole load of work. I'm not afraid of doing a bit of work on it.
Yeah. How heavy is the caravan? Is it a big one?
Which one?
You see, your Toner caravan, you say?
Caravan's about 1,000 kilos.
Yeah, well, it's a fair old weight to be dragging around, isn't it?
So I need something with a curb weight of at least 1,500.
Yeah. Oh well, there'd be about, mate. It's just a case of waiting.
Yeah,
for
that's it. Yeah. But trouble is, I won't have the courtesy car for much longer. I've got a
Right.
2019 Volkswagen Touran.
So,
Okay,
was
it's a car.
your car? You've had a problem with the car, your existing car, have you?
Oh, it's gone. It got damaged in an accident about just over 4 weeks ago.
Ah, right. Okay. Is there a time scale then on the replacement?
Well, not really. I mean, obviously, your Touran's got to go back at your next few days, but I've still got my BMW to run around in.
Okay. Oh, well.
So I'm not going to be totally stuck.
Tough, eh?
Yeah, lucky I've got that up and running again. Suffered a little bit of damage.
Right.
It's back in a usable state.
Yeah, cars are great while they're running. It's
yeah, I don't want to buy a whole load of grief.
Well, no, exactly. I mean, the last thing you want. I mean, my days of scrabbling around underneath a bonnet or underneath the car are long gone. Funny
enough, I thought I were past it. I was wrong.
Yeah, I know. So is now, if I got down there getting underneath, I'd never get up again.
Yeah, I'm a bit more mobile.
Yeah. I find that in the workshop, I'd drop a nut or a spanner or something. I think if I'm going to go down
that's true, but 3.2 might be a bit thirsty on the diesel and expensive on the road tax. I don't want to pay £600 a year on road tax. Thank you very much.
Yeah, it's expensive hobby nowadays. They just had down here in the city here at Salisbury, they've had a big camping and caravan meets down here on a.
Yeah.
Because obviously we've got the.
So I can hear myself. Have you got YouTube open?
No, I've not got.
I thought I could hear myself.
Oh, right, nothing here with me. But we've just built here a replica of the Spitfire.
Oh, the plane.
They were built, or one of the many places. They were built here in Salisbury. In different areas, they built engines and airframes and stuff.
A lot of car factories have turned over to.
Yeah, exactly right.
Production,
and they put a replica up in one of the it's one of the fields near the rugby club, and you'd be amazed at the amount of visitors. And it was a fiberglass model, full size, and they made the molds out of a genuine Spitfire, down to the individual rivets. And it's an amazing thing that it's put on a big pole, whatever, and it's quite amazing to see it there.
But the engines in them, the rows. I can hear myself when I speak. I can hear myself talking back.
I don't know, mate.
I'm sure it must be your end, Phil.
Possibly, it might be picking up maybe from my microphone.
Possibly, yeah.
Yeah.
But anyways, I was saying the engines in them, Rolls-Royce Merlin. I've heard them on full chat.
Oh wow, they rumble, don't they? They roar. It's I was surprised just how small the plane is. I expect it to be bigger, and it's not.
It's just a one-man fighter.
Yeah, and they even built a model pilot into this replica.
Yeah.
And it's amazing. It really is. Because a company I used to work for here locally, they actually assembled the Spitfires in part of the building where I used to work. And in the offices, there's still all the photographs of the insides of the warehouse. Oh wow, one of the warehouse.
Yeah, I think Rolls-Royce they have a factory in Lancashire.
Yeah,
Barnoswick.
I think they built them all over the country, I believe.
Oh yeah, they will have done. Like I said, they turned over a lot of car factories to wartime production, especially in West Midlands, like the Roots and Standard Triumph.
Yeah, well, all the big manufacturing areas up in the Midlands there. Yeah, of course. And which, of course, Mick and I and a few other people will be up there soon at the Soltex.
Oh, the NEC.
Yeah, looking forward to going up there. And
yeah, is Dick putting you up? I think he's literally stone's throw from NEC.
We're stopping in one of the hotels on site there. I think the idea is,
Premier Inn.
I think I could well be me. Yeah.
Or Travel Lodge.
Yeah, we're there, and so we've gone out for an Indian and a gutful of beer the night before. Well, that's the plan. God help us.
Sounds like fun.
Oh well, yeah. It's I'm really looking forward to it, to be honest with you. And I think there's other guys. I know. Oh, who else is going? There's 3 or 4 guys going to try and make it up there.
It's only about a couple of hours away from me.
Well, it's not that far. I mean, we're about 3 hours away.
Yeah, sounds about right from Salisbury.
Yeah, that's where we are down here. And I used to travel up there quite often for work. I was based in Jaguar in Castle Bromwich for 4 years.
Oh yeah.
And I loved my time up there. Absolutely brilliant people. Working with the Birmingham guys, absolutely brilliant. The fun we ever had, I'll tell you. Yeah, happy day, very very happy days up there.
Well, other Jaguar factory, Browns Lane, wasn't that the original?
Yeah, Browns Lane. There's factory 2. There was Castle Bromwich, Browns Lane.
Yeah.
And the other one was at the other end of Coventry. And I've forgotten the name of it, near the airport.
I think I do actually know that Coventry. Funny enough.
Oh,
I know where airport is.
I've forgotten the name of the place.
The old Triumph factory were at Canley.
Okay, down there.
Miles away from.
Yeah,
it's just a Sainsbury's there these days.
I had a brilliant time working up there. I really made some good mates. I really did. Yes, good time of my life working up there. It was hard work, but I enjoyed it. Castle Bromwich, Browns Lane, and I'm trying to the other one. And I will think of it, but whatever.
Oh, Wrighton. That what Roots factory were Wrighton.
Yeah, and of course there was Peugeot up there as well.
Yeah, well that's it. That's when because Wrighton was Peugeot because when Roots they got bought out by Chrysler.
And then there's British Lane,
and then PSA Group took over the assets.
I see William's trying to get in at the moment. He's struggling to get in. It's I used to rent a house. Well, the company rented a house in Coventry, and I worked from there for 4.5 years. I just had an amazing time. It was hard work but good fun.
Hi, Lee.
No, we don't know where Dusty is, mate. We're not quite sure. I think she might be taking a bit of time out. I'm not sure. I don't know if you think.
Yeah. Well, they have a granddaughter. So I might be spending a bit of quality time with family.
Yeah, quite possibly. Yeah, it's yes, because I know Snobby's taken some time out as well. Although
yes.
we saw him here the other night, which is great to see him. Good fun. I don't know what William's playing out here. I will put the link out again a minute, just while we're here. Bear with me a second. Bear with, as they say. Bear with. There we go. There we go. So what else have you been up to then, partners?
Not right. I'm still shooting videos. That's it.
Yeah.
Still working from home.
Right. I've
not much.
I've got some stuff to do there, but with the shoulder injury I've got, it's been a bit of a problem. I've got two mowers in there, 2 machines I need to do up. But at the moment, I can't touch them. It's too much. Kevin, good evening, mate. Got your
Kevin.
got your sticker. Thank you, mate. Here he is. William.
Hey, William, you made it.
You got here, mate. How you
Hey,
doing?
yeah. That's not too bad. How about you?
How you doing, mate?
Yeah, I'm about to give out. I've been weed eating or weed trimming or weed stripping or whatever you call it, and it rained me out. So it's been about
I've
every
just
day
posted a
we've been
link in.
getting thunderstorms.
Just posted a link in
My
chat.
battery.
If anyone wants
What's
to,
my battery good?
anyone else wants to come up.
Have you been busy then, William? Yeah.
Yeah, pretty busy. How about you? You staying busy?
Well, I could do a lot more, mate. To be honest with you, I'm just struggling a little bit with my shoulder. That will soon get itself put right.
Yeah.
I managed to get some stuff done and got paid. That's the main thing.
That's good.
I need the money. Saving up for me tuk tuk. I've decided that's what I'm going to buy, a tuk tuk.
Tuk tuk. Upload
What now?
did a tuk tuk on his channel.
Oh.
Have you seen what they are, William? The tuk tuks?
Oh,
I know
it's frozen. It's frozen.
What I'm talking about.
I do indeed.
Yeah,
what's the? Is it Octopussy where he's on a tuk tuk?
Stuck in my mind. I want to buy myself a tuk tuk. But the wife said you can buy one, but get rid of the trike first. So
yeah, that might not be such a bad idea.
Well, you're probably right. Actually, yeah.
I think. Can you hear me? Can y'all hear me?
Yeah, we got.
Oh yeah, audio's good. Yeah.
Are you driving, William?
Yeah, my video is froze up. I reckon.
Yeah, you're froze, but I can hear your audio, mate.
Okay, I didn't know if you can hear me or not. I have the worst time out of my phones and stuff.
Are you working tonight? Are we going to see you messing around with your extrusion line tonight?
Now I'm off today. I've been trying to mow this yard for 2 days. I got a couple yards I mow on the side on my days off, and
yeah,
I've been mowing for about 2 or 3 days. The rain keeps on raining me out.
Okay, yeah, we've had a bit of rain here and thunderstorms, but it's dry again now, thank goodness.
Right.
Yeah, it's we've had a bit of a heat wave for 3 or 4 days. The whole world stops.
That's the way it's been here. It's been hot during the days, and in the evening we get a bad thunderstorm. It became a bad storm.
You can buy a brand new tuk tuk from £5,500.
Yeah, I know, mate. That's what I got me heart.
Yeah, you can get a lot of car for that money.
Yeah. I want to buy.
You can actually buy a Rolls Royce for that.
I'm going to buy myself a new one. It's it all come about when we were on holiday in India on a cruise 2 or 3 years ago, and we fell in love with them. They nearly killed us, mine. I mean, India's idea of driving is in the shade.
No, it's pretty.
We don't worry about left or right hand side. It's in the middle. Great fun. Really good fun. I think I might
There's a website called tukshop.com.
Yeah. I think they sell them down in Bournemouth or in Southampton, actually. I think that's what
look on eBay.
They import them down there, on the road about 5.5K.
Yeah, plus.
But I've been dared to buy one until I sell the trike. We'll see.
Have you talked to Mick lately?
Sorry, William, say again?
Have you talked to Mick lately? Have you talked to Mick lately?
spoken to Mick? Not this week, funny enough. Trying to think. I did speak to him. I spoke to him Saturday, and then Sunday morning. Yes, we had a chat. It's he's fairly busy at the moment, I think. I'm not sure where he is tonight. He may well come up. I don't know. It's Ken Small Engine. Somehow YouTube hit someone on my behalf without me knowing. Not sure about that, mate. Glenn Rogers, just starting to rain in Plymouth. Of course, Glenn, I lived down in Salt Ash for many years, as you probably know. I moved down to Plymouth and then went over to Salt Ash, so it's the second home for me, mate. Lovely part of the world. I always preferred Plymouth to Cornwall, but that's another story. You ever been down Cornwall way, Bartnest?
No, I've not been that way. Nearest I've got is Minehead. That's as far as I've got.
Minehead, oh yeah, North Devon,
Yeah.
yeah.
No, it's in Somerset. It's not in Devon.
Somerset, but yeah, you're quite
The
right.
birthplace of Arthur C. Clarke.
Yeah, it's North. Yeah, it is in North Somerset. I stopped to think then. We drove our boats down.
You can see Paddy Island from Minehead.
Yeah. Yeah, the North Devon coast is very nice, actually. A lot of people like going down to Cornwall. Having lived there, the problem is that you're miles from anywhere. You know, you're sort of 2.5 hours at least from, well,
Bristol.
From Bristol,
Yeah.
you know, before you get anywhere. So it is quite insular down there. The trouble with the Cornish is they can't fall out with anybody else. They fall out with themselves. You know, and that's very, very true. And I know I found that out.
Well, I thought I'd stop by and say hello. I think my phone's getting ready to die. I might get off and let it charge a little bit and get back on here in a little.
All right. Yeah, all right, William. We'll make sure you stay safe there anyway, mate.
Okay, you too. Good to talk to you and see y'all.
As always,
You too, William.
You take care, mate.
Have a good one.
And
okay, you too.
All the best. Bye-bye. Good to see William again.
Yeah, just put link up in chat.
Oh, well done, mate. Thank you. Yeah.
Save you the trouble.
We got Tim's coming up, I think, in a second or two.
Oh, yeah, he's in the chat, yeah.
Just to see what he is.
I'll tell you what I saw the other day.
Because the wife,
you're familiar with Martin Butler?
Tim's coming up, I think.
Evening, Tim.
Oh, Tim. Good to see you, mate. I'll tell you about that haircut, mate.
Conker, you know, you said you lived in Cornwall. I went to a place called Summer Court.
Yeah, Summer Court is a caravan park, isn't it? Holiday park, isn't it? Summer Court?
No, it's a village. It's a village.
Right.
Yeah, I know.
Down near Bodmin Way, I believe.
Tim, have you got your YouTube page open?
I've just turned it off.
Yeah, I thought I could hear it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I do know Summer Court, mate. I know of it. I think I've been there before.
Yeah. One pub, one shop, and one post office, and that is it.
Thomas,
population 300.
We used to go there.
5,000 council houses.
We should miss Thomas tonight. He'll Right, Thomas, don't worry, mate. No problem. Good to hear from you anyway.
Yep. Yeah.
So, Tim, are you going to get that your hair your cut, mate?
Yes, I'm going to get it cut. Oh no, it's getting long again.
It's getting a bit out of hand there, mate, to be honest.
Yes, it is. I know.
So what have you been up to recently, mate? Anything or not?
I got given a lawnmower again today with a Briggs & Stratton engine on it.
Right,
oh, that'd be nice. That'd be a nice fix.
It's a self-drive.
Right.
But it was given to me by one of the neighbours, and I was wheeling it down the street, and 2 of the wheels fell off.
Yeah. So that's
Yes,
a good
it is, you know,
gift,
bro.
isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah. I know I've got
Got a massive shed.
Yes, my big shed.
It's all down to spares, isn't it? I mean, I've got so many wheels spare. I don't know why I even keep them. I've got all these spares. I've got all the grass box flap, spares, and adjusters.
Yeah.
And I've never used them all. I think, in fact, I spoke to somebody the other day and said, is it worth hanging on to them? And the problem is the first day you get rid of them, you'll need one.
Somebody
will phone you up and ask you, have you
it.
got a spare wheel for such and such a mower?
Oh, I threw it out yesterday.
Yeah, and it's all in the dustbin, all in the rubbish.
Yeah.
But you run out. Your trouble is you run out of space eventually. You know.
Yeah.
I mean, I really have run out of room in my shop at the moment. I'm trying to have a tidy up, but I'm even thinking about selling some equipment. I've got a table saw that I haven't used now for 4 or 5 years, and I thought I'm going to put that on the market, get rid of it. You know, it's one of these record table saws that I've not used. I put that up on the market. I think I still got a bandsaw anyway, but to be honest with you, I don't do much woodwork stuff nowadays.
Yeah, I know. You know, bro.
Well, next week he'll decide to build a boat.
I know, that's the problem with it. Yeah.
Build a 40-foot wooden sailing boat in your back garden. Actually, I watched a few boat building channels. There's a guy in the States restoring a sailing yacht that was built in this country.
Right.
In 1910, it won a race in 1927. But he's a lad. He's from Bristol. He's the lad. He's relatively young. Well, he's younger than any of us.
Yeah.
Oh, but right. He's in somewhere in northwestern, in Washington State.
All right. Okay.
Well, we're doing quite well over the moment anyway, over at the Olympics. So the diving and stuff.
Yeah.
It depends on sort of Kevin.
Hello, Kevin.
Depends on what sort of diving you're on about.
You good God, you've
got
a haircut. Thanks for your sticker arrived, mate. Thank you.
Good. Glad you got it.
Yeah, thank you, mate. You look
Don't worry, Kevin. There's anyone Einstein and that's you.
You look a bit more human now, Kevin. You look a bit more human, mate.
Gee, thanks.
Yeah. Henry's been on earlier on. He's had to go. He's gone off to a funeral's wake, apparently.
No, never good.
No, it's weird. The wakes are weird, aren't they? It's not supposed to be a celebration, but it never normally is, unless you get absolutely ring bottled. In which case, then it doesn't matter. You get shoelaced at a wake. It's not so bad.
Well, you're just reminiscing and stuff.
Yeah,
and it's people you only meet at occasions such as that. You we should
meet all their cousins and stuff, don't you?
Yeah, that's it. All the time we get to see certain family members, and you say, "No, we should see each other more often."
Yeah,
it never happens.
Nope.
Yep, been there and done it.
Get some waves, mate. How are you?
Hi, Alex.
Hi, Conker.
How you doing, Alex? Good to see you.
So.
How you keeping, mate?
What's up? I'm trying to figure out how to do this game or wheel or whatever. But I'm looking at something and I want and asking somebody else's advice on it. Hold on. I'm trying to. Lucky Tea. Never heard of it.
I'm trying to think who did one. Somebody did one on. Was it Mick? He's done it, hasn't he? Like a Wheel of Fortune.
Generated one.
Yeah.
Right. I'm looking up what it said, right, on the description issues, right, on YouTube, and it says, don't post content on YouTube if it aims to directly sell, link to or facilitate access to any of the regulated goods and services listed below, making the sales of these items or facilitating the use of these services possible by posting links, email, phone number, or other means to contact a seller directly is not allowed. Is that the same regulations as eBay's got? As in, say for instance, I was selling goods on eBay, and say for instance, somebody messaged me and I do it off of eBay. Is that what they're trying to say? That that's not allowed? That if it's done on YouTube system and they email you as in to contact you for their winnings, does that mean then then that's fine?
I think email
Depends what
changed
you're
the way
selling.
that they pay and accept money now, haven't they? They've changed things recently.
Yeah.
It used to be done via PayPal and stuff. Now it's done directly into bank accounts, which means you have to give them all your information.
Ah, but that he's on about prizes, Conker. He's not on about super
What
chats.
I'm trying to do is I'm trying to do spots on the wheel, right? So it lets them in, but also they get entitled to as in either free giveaway, plus also they get entitled into a main prize off that wheel, so that I'm getting something back, so to cover the cost of the overheads of me buying coins, and also as in me shipping the coins back out again. But I'm trying to make sure that I'm in my jurisdictions in YouTube's law. That's what I'm trying to figure out. But I can't make head nor tail it. I'm lost. Somebody's telling me I've had live streams where people are turning around, I don't like auctions, I don't like this, I don't like that. So it's making me feel, well, you're telling me what you're saying to me that you're not happy with this, you're not happy with that. So every time that I come up with an idea, you're saying that that's not right. That's not right in your eyes. But everybody else is doing it on YouTube. Everybody else is allowed to do it on YouTube, like Joe Durbin, whatever, blah, blah, blah. And then you get this person saying, but it's only, it's not as if everybody's saying it. It's only one or two people that's saying it. So it's making me feel, well, what's the point of me doing anything or even doing something that's fun and bringing it to my channel because I'm not monetized? But that was the whole idea of the monetization, was to get the donations and the super chat and to use them properly, as in so that the money was coming in and out. Because I can't keep affording to hang me, just keep buying coins, because I go to auctions and I'm buying them as in like, as if it was dirty mud, as if it was like, as in water. And it's getting to a state where I've looked at my bank account and it's like draining and draining and draining. And I'm like, I can't keep doing this. I can't do this no more. But then it means then I've got no content for the channel. That was the whole idea behind it.
I
don't think coins are exactly a prohibited item. They're not dangerous or illegal, unless you're forging coins. But you're buying them, and you're buying them in good faith.
I was told, I went to the bank, I went to TCSB Bank, I put money in because I was having problems with the post office, with getting this card or whatever to get UK coins. Went to TSB Bank, told them too much information, and they're like, as long as you're not...
Hey, Lee.
Can't hear you, Lee.
Oh, there you go.
As long as you're not profiting, as long as you're not profiting for these coins, then we can't see a problem. You do not need a account. That's what they told me. So I'm not going to profit from them. That was not the whole idea. Was to grow the family, the USA family, and bring them over to the UK and have the UK lot as in back and forward, but not for me to feel as if I was the middleman, that they have to go through me. I don't want them feeling like that.
Yeah. I don't know enough about it, Alex, to be honest with you. I don't know about the other guys. Tim, you think about it?
No, the only person I think you could ask is Mick, how he does his wheel when he does a giveaway.
Yeah, I've seen him do it.
Yeah,
lives.
Mike, no, or who else has done it? Anybody else has done it?
I can't think of anyone else has done it.
Martin Butler.
Oh, did you see his video? He reviewed that scan tool.
No, I've not seen that
scan
yet.
tool. No, quite interesting.
Because a lot
No,
of
he's living it up in Cyprus at the moment. He's going to see his daughter.
a lot of the other coin community either do auctions with doing coins in it, or a lot of them do coin roll hunting. And what you do is you pay the 25 for the roll or whatever it is for 3 rolls, and you don't get the whole of the coins. You don't get a full roll. You get maybe 3 or 4 coins out of that roll. It's silver, or the good bits out of the roll, and then they send the rest of the roll back to the bank. That's how they do it. But I don't know if there's new regulations changing shortly. I don't know.
I don't know, Alex. I think somebody like Mick might be able to help you.
Mick or Ash.
Right, just do a Google search for random number generator wheel. And you should find some. I've just done that.
See, the reason why I brought it in, Park, is because I was hearing people say it was rigged, as in they were saying the electronic one was fixed, but they were making it as a joke, and a joke became too much for me, and I'm like, I don't want to hear that word rigged or fixed. So it's like, well, if we go back to manual stage, you're telling them, look, and you're showing them there's no hands, there's no battery on that. It's just basically you flick it, and it's got the thing where like a plastic bit in the top, when it goes by it and then stops, it'll stop there.
Yeah, sure. Yeah, like a little clicker, isn't it? It's like a little arrow that clicks like
exactly
backwards and forwards. Yeah. You might be better off speaking to somebody like Ash or Mick or something, Alex. That got some idea. I don't know. The guys here.
I just post my Google search. If that's all right, Conker.
Yeah, go on, mate.
Well, if it won't allow me, but it links too long, so forget that.
Yeah.
I can do when I found it. No, I can do this one. Link's not too long. This one comes at the top of my Google search.
All we want is a short abbreviation that's telling you it's either a yes answer or it's a no answer, so I can come up with another idea. I've always got ideas bouncing about in my head all the time. Sometimes my head's like that, coming up with new ideas and thinking what way and trying to time and then looking at YouTube channels and seeing what everyone else is doing.
Pop that on there. Might be.
I found another one. There's another one there. It's called Wheel of Names, so you can put names on it. It's website is wheelofnames.com.
They're saying if you put according to them, if it's a free, if it's a free one, you put down there's a description you use that YouTube is not involved in it. YouTube has got no inkling or nothing to do with it.
Yeah.
It's basically off as on your own free will or on your own back. So
you can put a disclaimer in your description. Not that anybody reads the description.
When they tell me, no, you can't do this and you can't do that, and then you can't promote it and you can't endorse this. And I'm like, fucking hell. I'm like, I can't take it no more. I'm like,
certainly that thing that Partners has put up now might be worth looking at, Alex.
Mm-hmm.
I'll have a look at that one. I'll
show in just a moment. Because I just need to get.
Hello, Karen. Sorry, mate.
I just get back into reality. There we go. I'm back in reality now. There you go.
Yeah, all right, Kevin. I got you, mate. I got you.
Gents, enjoy the afternoon. Okay.
See you later, Kevin.
Cheers,
right, see you, Kevin.
Bye.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
That's when you can do wheelofnames.com.
See, I get told the way around it, as in if you were taking donations or wanting donations, that there's things that you can, the way you word it, and then I was getting told as in that if you used a freebie, then it was a way round it. That's what I get told, but I'm not mentioning names of where I get told this.
Right. Okay. Well,
Somebody answer the phone.
That'll be Mick.
that's Mick.
Yeah, go get him on speaker. Should have him live on phone.
He'll be here in a minute, I'm
I
sure.
know he's got my number.
Yeah, Alex, if I were you, have a chat with Mick or Ash for next time they're up. They might be able to help you better we can. But what some Partness is doing there, that to me makes sense.
Because that's why that was all, because somebody seen that video and were like, Alec, what was all that in Ada last night? Was that a case of, and 710 was at it? And I was like, you're taking it, and I was like, you're pulling my leg. And he's like, was that full bag for sale? And I was like, no, that was bought for putting his GAWs. But the thing is, I'm trying to work a way as in so that everybody gets into it. But instead of doing it just free, because if you're doing it back and forward, you've got all the shipping costs and all the rest back and forward.
Yeah.
Mick.
I'm out of pocket, so I'm trying to figure out as in bits and pieces, but I don't want it to be high price and I don't want it to be people thinking that they're getting ripped off. Do you know what I mean? I'm trying to make it so that it's fair for everybody.
Sure.
Everybody feels that it's fair, it's done fairly.
Yeah, sure.
And that was what the video was about, for them to actually put comments in, or their opinion in the comments, and then for me to take it on board and say, right, what is the voting ratio of that, as in somebody saying this, or they feel it's that, and then taking it all on board and then sort of working out the pros and cons. Sometimes you can't always work out the pros and cons yourself, because you go to somebody else for their opinion in something. I've got this idea, but I'm not sure how to do it. You've got the idea in your head, but you just don't know if it'll work or not. So you're asking somebody else's opinion. What do you think about this? Do you think it sounds good? Do you think it sounds reasonable?
I don't know, mate. I can't help you. It's whatever.
Mm-hmm.
What have you been up to?
Is Mick referring to my alter ego by any chance?
Sorry?
Mick says hi to somebody called Mike. So unless he's referring to my alter ego. Yeah, Mr. Oxlong.
What's the best coin collection? Probably American, because there's more American stuff than what I have British. Because I think it was them that started this thing off. The Americans are basically making me feel welcome within their society, and it sort of kicked the whole thing off because Dad was always going to auctions. I think that's what started the whole thing off, was a passion for it again.
There we go. Happy days. So what else is everybody else up to then? Help me out on this one.
No, right.
I've done a grass cutting job and a weeding, and I tidied up round by my doctors, and then I've done a weeding job this afternoon.
All right. Okay. Yeah. It's,
and if it's nice tomorrow, I'll be back at it again tomorrow.
Yeah. Well, at least we got some decent weather back again anyway.
Yeah.
It's been nice here.
Right, okay, yeah. Where's our American friend tonight? Isn't Ken and all the rest of them? I know I had Henny
Ken
here.
was in the chat, but I think Ken will be still at work.
Middle afternoon in Eastern time. It'll be like 3:45 Eastern time, or approaching 3:45. Yeah, I think got that right.
No, I've not fell asleep, Nev. No,
Yeah.
I ain't doing that again.
You've got
No
called
chance.
out once before, Tim.
Huh?
You got called
Yeah, I
out once
got-
before.
Yeah, I got caught. I've been caught out twice now. 3 times, sorry.
Oh, you get your work cut out to shake
Yeah.
off your reputation.
Yeah.
Tommy, yeah, I've been a bit lazy today, to be honest with you, mate. I've been struggling with a bad injured shoulder, so I've just had a bit of a tidy up. That's all. I'm waiting for Mo to come back from the
Powder coaters.
powder coater. Thanks, Tim.
Not a problem, mate. Not a
I
problem.
lost it, didn't I? Yeah.
Yeah.
It should have come back last Friday.
That
But
improves it. It improves it no end.
they've had a problem. Would you believe all the hot weather's messed up all their ovens and stuff? It keeps all because it gets too hot. Apparently, he's 20 hours behind. But I'm hoping this weekend I should get the thing put back together. But I'm waiting for this damn cable. A replacement cable for that. They want £18 for a cable. And I'm a bit. Well, I don't know.
I'll just get a bike cable and I'm done with it.
What's it for?
It's for the drive cable.
Answer the phone and put it on speaker. Go put it on speaker.
The swine. Oh, you worry. I'll have a word with him later on. Yeah. So yeah, to be honest with you guys, I've been very quiet. It's bit of a tidy up.
I'll be right back.
Sorry. Yeah, right, partners. It's silly season at the moment. You know, funny enough, I did have a call from somebody yesterday. They asked, do I do streamers? Do I do mowers? Do I do ride-ons? Well, the answer is no, I don't do ride-ons. Streamers I hate, but the rest of it I'm okay with. We got several we want to bring into you, so we'll wait and see what turns up.
Yeah.
But like all these things, you get. I mean, the tinker and tailors, fairies get in there. Yeah. And what starts off as a straightforward service turns into a mega job. And the old thing is, a 3-minute job turns into a 3-hour nightmare.
Do you do ride-ons? Yes, I do. I said, do you do lawnmower tractors? Yes, that's not a problem. Bring it in and I'll have a look at it.
That's right. You got it right, mate. Absolutely right. It's
Never put a job off because you don't know, because you look at something and you think that looks hard, or do you think it's too big a job, but it's not for me, and then they bring it in and it's like something that's so simple, and then you've got, as you said, the ones that tinker with something, they don't know what they're doing, they pull it apart and there's bits missing off it, and you've got to figure out, well, what's this bit? Where does that go?
The fiddle fairies have been in there. Yeah. Hello, partners. Welcome back, mate.
Yep.
I think that's all. Partners, you. Oh, no, mate. Yeah.
I can tell a bit making a video. Usually have one of my t-shirts on when I'm making a video.
Right. Yes, it's yeah, it's I've got one up there now. I think the fairies have been in there, but we'll wait and see. I don't mind if people tell you the truth. I don't hate it when people lie and say no, I've not been there, or no idea, whatever.
Yeah, you know for a fact when they turn around and say no, they've not had a tinker, but you know they've been in there fiddling.
You know you've been in, or they say, oh, it was running yesterday. Yeah, all right, okay, all right.
Yeah, it was running yesterday. Have you been fiddling with it by any chance?
Yeah, it's I'm still waiting on the. Hang on, Alex, what you got there, mate? Hang on.
That's a UK book. That's a UK book. I've got some UK ones, but not a lot of them. They were brought in for America for a resale again, because I knew that other people in the UK was into them. I sort of I go like that and I look at them and go, I do like that, but do I really want to keep it? because I've seen it so many years.
Right.
But American stuff, the American stuff I'm looking at it and I go, like that. And then I go, well, I'll keep a specimen of that.
Yes, I know you are, Nev.
Yeah. Where did I get to? I've lost the plot here at the moment. Where did I
Fiddle
get to?
fairies.
Oh, the fiddle fairies. Yeah. I see Mick put out something the other day. They had these huge spring, like a bed spring, had been fitted on the throttle. I know you guys saw that. It was on a mower he picked up for next to nothing. But, yes, happy days.
Yep.
Hello,
So
we've got.
I'm going to ask you a question. I'm going to ask you a question, Conker. If you buy a lawnmower, how long will it take you? How long does it take you usually, normally to do it?
What, a service?
If you were to buy a one that was non-running.
Oh, a non-runner. I would probably hour-wise, probably 3 or 4 hours, but that'd be spread over a period of days.
Mm-hmm.
It's the actual work involved. It's often not you're waiting for bits and pieces. Or in my case, I like to powder coat them. I like to send them away and get them all looking nice.
Yeah.
It's always a bit more money added, but I sell them very easily.
I just couldn't understand why it took you so long with that one that you ended up you had to take it over to Mick. And I'm not saying that you can't do the job, but it was like, why is that taking so long?
Yeah, well,
I don't understand that.
Yeah,
well, the less said about Conker's BMC, the better.
Well, yeah, there's a couple like that. We've had a problem with the drive. Another one with one that wouldn't start or would cut out. It turned out that was a coil that would have an intermittent break in it, so it's always difficult to diagnose. And the other one, well, there we go. It's a learning curve, Alex. It's a learning curve, mate. Learning all the time. Talking of which, Cajun, how you doing, mate?
I'm doing good, Conk. How y'all doing over there?
Yeah, good to see you, mate. What have you been up to?
Well, I missed Mick Saturday.
Right.
I was out of pocket, but made for it later on with Brandon and them and the crew, and then me and Mater workshop went on last night for about 4 hours, probably something like that.
Yeah.
We had Ed, the old tech guy there, a couple other guys, some other mechanics came in. One's a automotive mechanic instead of small engines, but he piddles in small engines also.
Yeah.
But he's retired now. Hey, William.
We all learn something from somebody all the time, mate. Like Alex.
I never stop learning. You never ever stop learning.
Yeah. So, hello, Pound, Parkness, Palmer, Alexander. What's up, mon ami?
Mon ami.
Yeah, Alex pointed out I took some time doing those other machines, but we learned from it. Learned about braking, electronic parts, and all the rest of it. You learn as you go, don't you?
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, what kind of gave me my start was my uncle.
Yeah.
Same name, Uncle Hollis. He had a push lawnmower. Now this is years ago. Okay, I'm like 8 years old.
Jeez.
And I said, well, Daddy asked him, what you doing with your lawnmower right there? Like that. He says, I'm gonna trash it. And he said, you got any tools? And he said, yeah. He says, give him the boot, which is me. Give him the boot so he can tinker with it. Let him tear it apart, the engine apart.
Yeah.
So I started taking everything off, putting bolts where I'm acting like I can fix this thing.
Yeah.
Well, as soon as the head comes off, guess what? Hollis says, whoa, stop right there. You just found the problem. He had a blown head gasket. So he changed the gasket. I'll put it back on tight as I can get it. Well, I couldn't torque it like he wanted me to. And he didn't have a torque wrench, but he got it sensibly. Common sense, okay? Torque.
Yeah.
And
German torque specs, good and tight.
good and tight. That's right. So
That's what I say when I work on a BMW.
good and tight. That's
Good and
another.
tight.
Well, I was going to say something else, but I'm not going to do it. If I was on my channel, I would. What's up, Dirt 500? Okay, you know,
Dirtbag.
William, Dick.
Hey, Kate, I've got to ask you,
hey,
where did Boo come from? The name Boo, where'd that come from?
That's just a nickname short for just, that's what I've been called all my life. See, my dad was a Boudreaux, okay, but I don't have that last name.
Right.
My last name's Luquette. It's French.
French, yeah.
Yeah, Louisiana French.
I gathered, yeah.
Right. We all came from Canada, you know, at first, but we were exiled, you know. So, but hey, we got our own culture, our own heritage, food, music. People come from all over the world to come to South Louisiana. So, especially from Mardi Gras in Southwest Louisiana.
Are you known as Boo or are you known as Cajun?
Either one. I answer to either one, or Boudreaux, or like this, or Boudreaux.
Okay. Yeah.
Alexander's got one of those.
I had four, and gave three, and gave the other three away, as in other channels. So Andrew Cooper's got one. Dale's got one. Dale's got one.
UK coin, Dale.
And Wheatback's got one. And Wheatback Attack's got one. So there's about four hats in different places.
Yeah, I got a few hats over in England. Well, the UK, I should say.
Because that's like me. What I'll do is I'll buy so much merchandise off of different channels. And then I'll take out what I want and I'll put them into my special. I put them into my
See you later, Ash.
I put them into my special bag. That's my special mail bag, and I keep them. And then what I'll do is the rest of it I'll sort of put in packages and sort of get it out, because that's what I done with the other four. Because the whole idea was to basically feature Cajun with like a dummy's head. But then I thought, why do I need four hats? I don't really need four. Two of them I was waiting for, and two of them ended up, because the two didn't come, they were then replaced the other two, but then the other two came. So instead of me, I was like, I sent a message to Ida, and Ida's like, I don't want the money. I kept offering her that, and she wouldn't take it. So I was like, well, what can I do with these? And I was like, well, is it okay if I give them to somebody, or make it a giveaway or something, or do like a spot, and whoever wins it gets it, so I can give you something back? Because I was like, well, Ida's out of pocket. But then Ida wasn't really worried. She was more worried because obviously I hadn't received them, so it was replacements for the two. But the other person that they were sent to was sick at the time. There was a lot of complications. See, I've never been selfish. I've never been brought up to be selfish. Never in my life.
Yeah, there's a question there for you, Boo, then.
Yeah, I think it is. I think Luquette does mean locksmith. I looked that up. I was in the old French days from way before we even went to Canada. From a lot of the French people from Poitou, France. Those are the French people that went to Nova Scotia. And my family came from Nova Scotia and on the mainland. It's French all the way around. Oh, Dirtfoot, his wife's from Saint Martin. Okay, Saint Martinville. Yeah, that's not far from me. I'm to the west of St. Martinville.
Do you tend to be French speaking or English speaking over there? No.
In Southwest Louisiana, there's a lot of people that speak French.
Yeah.
But
I know
if
it's
you
dual language over there, isn't it?
if you
Hi, Stuart.
if you just walking on the street around in Lafayette or something, you're gonna hear mostly
Evening,
English.
Stuart.
But if you go in a French store, you're gonna hear French
Yeah.
Right.
and
Okay.
English.
Yeah. Sure. Evening, Stuart. Nice to see you, mate.
Yeah.
Stuart, I think
Hey,
he's coming
Stuart.
up to the Soltex as well. So we look forward to see him, meeting up with him and Mick and one or two others. I think he's probably going to be out with us on the for an Indian and on the beer the night before. Hopefully. If I start getting dark, by the way, guys, it's because I've got no light. My light is gone. So I might be sat in darkness in a minute. Although
I know where the rest of y'all are from. I know where Palmer's from. I know for sure where Alexander's from. I've been knowing Alexander for a long time. I'm not familiar with Parkness. Where you from?
Yorkshire. Obviously, I'm in UK, but in Yorkshire.
Oh, okay.
Is he in the opposite end of the country to me, Bo?
But halfway between.
Halfway between me and Tim, I suppose. Isn't it?
Yeah, not far off. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're in Salisbury.
Yeah, we're in Salisbury. Yeah.
Alex is only an hour's ride from me on the bus.
All right.
Yeah, because Tim's in Motherwell. Alex is East Kilbride.
I'm in the snobby place. The snobs stuck up snobs.
Oh, the posh. It's a posh part of Glasgow, isn't it?
Aye, posh party school bride.
Yeah,
It was a village at one time. It was a village at one
It's
time.
like do you know a place called Gosforth? It's supposed to be the posh part of Newcastle upon Tyne.
We're all posh down in Salisbury. We get out the bath to pee.
My ex's mother and father, or her stepfather, is now in Salisbury, up in Wiltshire, up in the last time I knew he was up in St Bathford and Martin, up Dingwall and one of them like caravan sites. But he's got a big chalet. He's got a double one.
Yeah, I know where you're talking about, Alex. I do know where you're talking about.
I don't know if her dad's still alive. A half stepdad. Because after the marriage broke up, it was like, as in she won't even speak to me. She won't even give me the time of day somewhat. And the family don't even speak to me either on Facebook. Somewhat don't even just leave it like that.
Yeah. All right, mate. I wonder if Stuart was going to come up then as he'd popped in.
Yeah. Come on, Stuart. Come on up. We've not seen you for ages.
Yeah, that's Sir Stuart, mind. Don't forget. Let's get it right.
So,
you know this is right. They used to nickname it Parliament City.
Conker, you been busy in the shop doing repairing?
Well, I was saying there, mate. I've been a bit lazy the last few days. I've damaged my shoulder, and I'm struggling just to use it very much.
Okay.
Just, I think I said it the other day. I've got pull cord syndrome. I'm trying to start these mowers and pick them up. I've strained the old the shoulder a bit.
Yeah.
It'll get right again, but it's taken a while, to be honest with you.
I don't think everyone wants to see me eating, so I'll jump off. Thanks for having me up, Conker.
Yeah, all right, partner.
As ever, it's a joy.
Yeah, appreciate your help, mate. Cheers.
No problem. I was glad to help.
All the best, mate. Take care.
All right, you too.
All the best. Yeah. I must admit, Boo, it's nice to have clean fingernails for a change. I don't live life with dirty fingernails,
Ray McCarty, yeah, he's fighting Quantum with intermittent run issues. What horsepower is it? if it's the quantum I'm thinking about, now I don't know which version it is. I don't know if it's the U.S. version or the U.K. version. But I've got a lot of experience with those quantums.
Hang on, what we got on here? Boo, here we are.
Cajun, would there be any, say for instance, you just said about as in the quantum, right? A UK and a USA version. What's the difference between the two of them?
There's a little bit of difference. I want to say there's some that versions that y'all have over there that we don't have.
Right. See, I would have thought it would just dig me if we drive on the right hand side and you drive on the left hand side. So basically, a quantum, as in if you said a quantum lawnmower, all it would be is like it would have, instead of having the coil going as in like.
Well, the quantum engine goes on the push motors.
I know that.
So yeah, it's well, unless it's a quantum engine on a riding mower that a UK version I don't know about. Oh, excuse me for a minute.
Okay, mate. Where are we? Ray McCarthy. I'm your neighbour in TX. I'm not quite sure what that is. I just put the light on in the room here. It's not going to help very much, but
what happened to your what happened to your small light? This
one here, I've had to unplug it, mate. I had one of these cut-off switches. I don't know where it is.
Right.
There's like a protective socket, protects the PC,
right.
and Mrs. H kept hitting it with the vacuum cleaner, and it kept turning off the PC. So I've took it out.
Right.
I've now run out of plugs. It's amazing how many plugs you need to run a PC and printer
definitely.
And a screen and God knows what else.
Yeah.
But there we go.
Okay, Ray said he's in the U.S. He's right next door to me in Texas.
Yeah.
It's a 6.75. Okay, have you cleaned the carburetor out yet? I saw where you said you was fighting with that.
Yeah.
I think that's what you said. Yeah, fighting a quantum.
There we
So
go.
you probably took it apart. If you've got an ultrasonic cleaner, I would definitely make 3 passes in that ultrasonic cleaner and take that Welch plug off of there too on the outside. Get that Welch plug off. If you bought a kit, you're gonna have a Welch plug in the kit to replace it with.
I think we're all frightened about taking Welch plugs off, to be honest with you, mate.
I don't know why they so easy.
Yeah.
You know? All you got to do is have a flat punch, like a 3/16 flat punch. You put that Welch plug over that hole.
Yeah.
Put it in. You got to put the carb in a vise or have somebody hold it on a piece of wood or something, and you just lightly tap that with a hammer, and it expands it. You know that Welch plug is domed.
Yeah, sure.
Convex. Yeah, not concave. Yeah. Well, upside down, concave, convex, either way, or 6 half one dozen.
What's underneath there then? What's
that the idle circuit?
Okay.
Well, I don't know if that one's got it on the outside, but I know they have one on the inside. And sometimes there's some junk caught up underneath there. It's just a vent. That's what it is. New carb and a new new head gasket. All right, check your intake manifold. Where it goes on, it's going to go underneath the coil. That intake manifold, you got 2 screws on it. They're going to be catacorner from each other like that. They won't be straight across. They'll be catacorner. Check that right there. Check that. And make sure it's tight. Don't over tighten it because that intake manifold is more than likely plastic.
Yeah, it'd be plastic, aren't they? And there's about 3 different types in a square, round, and oval.
Yeah. They got 3 different kinds. That's why when you order an overhaul kit, a gasket kit for those particular engines, you get 4 different intake gaskets.
Yeah, yeah, sure. What about
Now,
those plugs? I mean, are they all specific, or is it worth just buying a selection of the Welsh plugs? Boo.
you get several in a kit. You get 2 in every kit or 3.
Yeah. So I've not seen
for
any
that-
I've never bought, you see.
But you can buy just the individual Welsh plugs from
Yeah.
a parts dealer. Yeah, but
Yeah.
I know when I take apart a carb, I know if the Welsh plug needs to come off or not.
Right. Excuse me,
You know.
Mr.
And okay,
Comfort break.
okay.
You're in charge, Boo.
Oh, okay. Now, I'm the new guy here, and I get put in charge the first day at work.
Yeah,
First day on the job, huh? Well, I'm not a
new.
new guy really because Conker
Not-
knows me from mixed mowers, and Palmer Tim knows me from mixed mowers also.
Yeah, definitely.
I kind of wanted to wait till he got back to finish what I was saying, but I can repeat it. That's big. Okay, the valves are okay. 04 and 06. Okay, now that Quantum, it shouldn't have the overhead valve. Is that the old? That's to me that's an L head engine. And I made new gasket for it. Oh, so you've been working on this thing. You've been fighting this thing. Okay. Yeah. Or is that overhead valves or is that an L head? As Mick Mowers calls them, a flathead. L head. Okay. Did you inspect a new head gasket? So I assume that you inspected the valves. All right. Now, I don't know how bad it's running. You say it's intermittent. It could be a coil, like Conker was saying earlier. They had a coil that was he was dealing with, and it was intermittent. He changed the coil, and no problem. So I would. And I know those.
Good evening.
Oh, hey, there's Ken. How you doing, Ken?
Ken.
Going on.
It's not something that I've done, or I think we've discussed much over here in the UK about the Welsh plugs. Actually, Boo. Funny enough, I was reading up about them today on 2-stroke carburetors, about removing them and stuff. It's something I'm sure other guys over here do take them out, but that's not something I've ever attempted or tried.
Only if you have to.
Yeah, on the 2-strokes. Yeah, on the 2-strokes. Because now you get Welsh plugs in the kits, like I was saying, and now the 2-strokes take a little more finesse than the L head Briggs and Stratton or the 19 horse carbs, like the Nicky carbs and the Walbro carbs on the big single cylinders. Those Welsh plugs, just about they have to come off. Almost every time because they're riding more and people just jump on them and this and that, and they running car gas, ethanol gas in it and stuff, which big hype over those. That's a big subject anyway that I don't want to start. That's a can of worms I don't want to open. But I've seen quite a few of those carbs that outside Welsh plug needed to come off of those. That model carb, that style of carburetor for those 17, 18, 19 horse Briggs. It's either a Nicky or a Walbro. And that idle circuit in there is susceptible
we don't tend to have much ethanol in our fuel at the moment over here.
Okay.
At the moment, that's going to change, I think.
Hey, I just wanted to say, Jason Summers, I apologize. Something happened. My phone was sitting on my desk, and for some reason, a comment came up. I picked up my phone and said, "Thank you." And I'm like, "Thank you for what?" So then I scroll up, and it says I put him into timeout or did something with him.
Yeah, timed out. Jason Summers was timed out by 10 small engines.
because it looked like I got rid of them, deleted them or something. And if that's the case, Phil, you're going to have to go in and undelete Jason Summers.
Can I do that? Where is he to? Do you know?
Way back in the chat.
The creator to do that.
Jason Summers. I'll see what I can find.
Yeah, because for some reason my phone was stacked on top of another phone, and I don't know, maybe I moved it and it hit, and I look up and it said, "Thank you for your submission." I'm like, "Submit what?" And then I scroll all the way up and I see you just deleted Jason Summers. I'm like, "Oh crap!" So,
Is that in the ordinary comments, Ken, or?
Yeah, but I think you're gonna have to probably ask Mick, because I think there's a way you have to go in to your subscribers to see who's banned or deleted or whatever, and click on them again. Because for some reason I clicked. Don't ask me how. It something. I picked up my phone. It said you deleted Jason Summers, and I'm like, what? I didn't want to do it. I didn't mean to do it. I didn't know I did it, but it did it. So.
I'm just going through if I can see him in the comments.
It's toward the top when it happened. I just started listening to you guys. But I think Mick was saying if you go into where your subscribers are listed under your analytics or whatever, it'll click on a box of people that you've deleted, and you just click back on it to undelete.
Right.
I'll check with Mick, mate. Have a look.
No, I appreciate it. I apologize to Jason Summers.
No problem.
Yeah, you have to get in your studio for that.
Yeah, studio. Yep. Yeah, it should be a box that comes up where it says deleted subscribers or something.
Okay, I'll check with Mickey. It put me straight on it.
Yeah. You hit when you hit on your dashboard, you hit community, and you click on that, and then all of that will be under community.
Okay, I'll have a look when we're finished here. Yeah. Okay.
YouTube's dashboard is something to be. What's the phrase for it? They need to improve it a little bit better.
Yeah, I know it's not the simplest thing.
Yeah. So, what do you put anything in your well, I call them the oven and the cookers? Do you add anything to your ultrasonics, or just use straightforward water and detergent or something?
I've been using a peanut butter jar with a little gasoline in it, like Steve said, Steve Small Engine, or with some Berryman in it. That way you don't use a lot of solvent. But if it's a big one, I mean, what's his name? James Condon, our friend, Mr. Generator. He likes using just like a cheap detergent he gets at the Tractor Supply. And then people use Dawn dishwashing liquid, all kinds of stuff.
Yeah.
There's no real elixir, I don't think.
I use a small amount of celluloid thinners.
Yeah.
That's what Martin Butler suggested. It seems to work.
Huh. Why, you cleaning carbs, Conker?
I have been. I do tend to use them quite often, to be honest with you, Ken.
Uh-huh.
Gentlemen, we are honoured this evening by His Majesty, Sir Stuart.
Oh, God. Stop it.
Stuart, how are you, mate?
We're not worthy. We're not worthy.
Stop it, the lot of you. Cut it out. Behave your bloody selves.
Good to see you, mate. How are you?
All right, yeah, and you?
Yeah.
So I didn't come up earlier, Conker, mate. I've just been obviously again busy. I've just come from a very long walk. I've just been recovering today because I've been absolutely in agony.
Right. Okay.
So
nothing too serious, I hope.
Oh God, yeah, and my muscles and my feet are shattered. I did 35 miles in 2 days with a 40-pound pack on my back.
Wow.
Yeah.
Why would you want to be doing that, mate?
I don't know. I did question myself that on Saturday night when I was in a tent in a mountain, and it was yeah.
Was this
water?
Is this a charity thing? Is it?
No. Just did it on my own back. Just wanted to do it on the Office Dyke Walk.
Lord.
Have you ever heard of it?
The who?
Have you ever heard of the Office Dyke Walk? It's the Welsh boundary.
In a word, no.
No, it's a Welsh boundary that's from the 1800s centuries. Some people might know what it is, but anyway.
Yeah, I'm sure. Yeah.
Yeah, I challenged myself to it, and I think I underestimated it. You know what I mean? Yeah.
Good hot bath tonight, mate. A cup of tea, you'll be all right.
Yeah, well, I actually got back Sunday afternoonish after a very kind couple gave me a lift because I just couldn't go on anymore. I was absolutely knackered. My legs just couldn't take. You know, when you see the athletes that after they've done the marathon and they're all wobbling and all that. That's the sort of stage I got to. That's it.
Hey mate, I'm like that in the mornings. What are you worried about?
Yeah.
Well, my legs.
Like, by the way, I got to get something rigged up here.
My legs make noise when I get out of bed, so that tells you something.
Yeah, exactly.
My mowers and blowers out done.
Mrs. H and I were only talking about this afternoon, you know, where we got the mental age of 16, 18 and the bodies of 68. And the two don't go together very well, you know?
So which one's 16 and which one's the 18-year-old?
Annie's the 18-year-old, mate. I'm the old boy.
And exactly, Conker, what you're talking about. That's what I did, underestimated. Age and age and what's going on in here. In my body. Exactly. Nah.
The two don't correlate, mate. They really don't.
No, because when I yeah, I was glad to be on the train, put it that way, on the way home.
I bet you were, mate. I bet you were. But actually, I'm just quite interested talking just before you come up there with Boo here about removal of Welsh plugs and stuff. It's something I've never done. And I was looking at I got this. Is it a Zama? Is it a Zama or a Zama carburetor off of a Zama? That's got a couple of Welsh plugs, so I'm thinking there maybe I should have taken them out. It doesn't look difficult to take them out.
Like I was saying before, those two-stroke carbs, the Welsh plugs takes a little more finesse than the larger ones, and they do make a replacement tool to put them back in. You can order that. Those tools are expensive though.
Sure.
If you got
a drill bit or a punch.
If you have a friend of yours that's a machinist, he could look at one of those tools, like in a catalog or something, or online, and he can make you one easily.
Yeah, I looked at the kit there.
Or a punch. The Welsh plugs on the two strokes are long and skinny, and the regular ones are round. So they have a special tool for the two strokes.
Sure.
But now
getting them out, just use a very fine point punch to get them out. Yeah.
Yeah, right. But they do have a certain area you're not supposed to put that punch at, or you mess up the inside underneath the Welsh plug. There's a certain area you punch.
Yeah, I saw Danny Boy. He would pop a drill bit through one of them, and that to me looked really dangerous. Look, he could do a lot of damage.
Yeah.
Some people are frightened of them, Cajun. They look at something and they go, "That's plastic. I'm going to break." They feel as if they're going to break it or split it in two, so they won't even get near it. It's a case of being gentle, and then basically because obviously if it's a Welsh plug, because I was lost when you said Welsh plug. I'm thinking spark plug, and then I thought, no, I'll shut my mouth. Welsh plug, and I was like, that's the one that sucks up the fuel. I sort of got it eventually, so I clicked on.
Oh, Welsh plugs, what they do, they take the plate. One of them, most carbs I have two. One's from where they manufactured the carb, and it's just there for like decoration. And then the other one just covers the idle circuit.
Yeah.
But on the two-stroke carb, your best bet is just to buy OEM carb and put a new carb on it. The OEM carbs are cheap enough.
Yeah. I'm waiting for one to turn up from the States as we speak, guys.
Okay.
To replace on a strimmer. It's taken nearly 2 weeks to get here, and I'm still waiting. But I'm just going to replace it. I've got fed up trying to rebuild the damn thing.
What are you talking about? 35?
Say again, Ken?
For that FS35?
Yeah, that's the one. I'm still waiting for it to turn up. Apparently, it's over here now with the courier.
Your friend, the chef?
Yes, that's the one. You got it. Yeah, I'm waiting to fit that one on, mate.
But hang on, I don't understand why anybody's actually turning and says, by the way, do you get stuff shipped over for America? Can I put bits and pieces into yours and then you just send it to me?
and you just send it to me. Because I usually do that about once a month. It's just because money's went tight now. I say I stopped sort of going to auctions, but that builds up for about a month and a bit, and then when it's time for shipping, I get told it's time for shipping because that new parcel's about £75-80 a time.
Yeah, that's right.
It's about 20 pounds or so from here to London or here to England. 26 US.
Exactly.
I think it's still cheaper for us though to get you to buy it for us.
Yeah, a lot of times if we could find it on UK, it'd be easier. But
Yeah,
absolutely, but it's not always that possible. You guys can get everything.
yeah,
We can't. It's quite amazing what's available.
Yeah.
yeah, we are spoiled.
Ken, I got a question for you, Ken.
Yo.
I've got a FS80 steel trimmer. I think it's a 80. On the carburetor, on the throttle plate, they have a little barrel. That's the.
You're talking the rotary carburetor with the plastic rotary barrel on it.
It's got the barrel on the throttle plate, and then there's a bridge over, so the throttle cable goes over that bridge.
Okay.
And then you put the barrel end, that end of the cable, into that barrel on the throttle plate, and just tension hose it there. Do you have one like that?
I don't think I have one, but I know exactly what you're talking about. The plate that pushes into that little circular hole.
Yeah.
To hold it there.
Well, it's not the plate. I just need the little barrel that screws on.
It's like a horseshoe shape, isn't it? It's like a horseshoe shape.
You're talking a barrel crimp on the end cage, that little barrel crimp. Looks
the barrel crimp that's on the cable fits into this on the plate, and it unscrews. It unscrews from the plate, and it has to be the one with the hole in the end, and it has the slot for the cable
to go into. Yeah,
there's two different kinds.
Yeah. Let me see what I might have something. Let me take a look.
I think it's a FS80 if I'm not mistaken. I'll have to look it up.
Yeah,
I had that wrote down somewhere, and I don't know where it's at. I haven't used it in I don't know how long. I was operating it by hand.
That's similar to the one I've got, Ken. Surely, the FS35. Surely.
Yeah, but the 88, I think it's different. I think it's different linkage.
Oh yeah. The FS80 is a commercial job.
Yeah.
Big sucker.
Yeah, I'm sure. Yeah.
Hey guys, I want to put a question to you in a minute. Just let you carry on with this, and then I'd like to say something about still. Yeah.
Go on, start with listening to it, mate.
Actually, I love the way you actually take a part for one person or whatever, or you actually swap parts back and forward. I love that.
Right, what it is, guys, I've got a hedge cutter and a strimmer still. One's a FS45, I think, and one's an FS55. Right? Now, I've put a new carb on one, and the hedge cutter, I'll start it, and it suddenly, when I put the throttle on, they bottle out and they stop. So I understand that where you have to do it is you have to tune them, then don't you, to the high and low tuning. Right? I've tried that, and they're still sort of running, but then just they'll stop. Could that be anything to do with? Could that to do with mixture of the fuel? Because you've done the mixture on the carburetor. The person I'm doing it for, if he was to not calibrate his fuel mix, would that change the mix in the carburetor? I'm right, aren't I?
I mean, I always tell people to let me know what they're running when they bring it and bring some with them so that I can fit to their mixture. Because a lot of times I'll recommend the premix that you buy already mixed in a can. So that way we're talking the same mix. Because I'll be honest, I have customers come to me, oh, it ran great for a couple of weeks. Now it's not running. I'm like, what are you using? For oh, the steel. Steel what? And then who knows what they're mixing. So I recommend, I say, look, here's a can of fuel. It's what's in the tank now. Here's the rest of the can. And it usually lasts them the rest of the season. But I recommend them what to buy because half of them don't know how to mix it.
Right. Well, that's what keeps happening, Ken. He keeps bringing the machine back and the hedge cutter and the strimmer, saying you serviced it for me, you did this repair, all that and everything. But it runs for a while and it stops. And I'm just trying to suss it out. The only thing I can think of only thing I can think of is that he's making one mix, that tank runs out, or the tub of fuel, the 5 litre tub of fuel, and then he's making another mix, but he's not calibrating it correctly. Then so he's put another mix in, so that would alter the mixture in the carburetor. So when it comes back, I have to tune it, the carburetor in again, and off I go again. I send it back to him. Is that a possibility?
I would recommend he use premixed fuel. That way, you and him are on the same page. Otherwise, it's going to keep happening.
I don't think we can buy premix. Can we buy premix here, Stuart?
We should be able to.
Yeah, we should. Yeah, we can. They use them for the chainsaws, don't they?
Cajun, is that what you're talking about?
Premixes for chainsaw.
Hold on, I was looking for something. Let me get back on here.
Zoom in, Phil.
Yeah, hang on.
Is that the piece, Cajun?
Pull back a bit, Ken. Pull back a bit.
No,
That's
it's
better.
not. It's not number 6 I'm looking for. The part I'm looking for goes on the throttle plate of the car.
Oh, on the throttle plate?
On the car, yeah.
Where you're thinking where the throttle cable slots
Instead
in.
of like where the throttle cable hooks up to, it's not a Z band.
Yeah.
I mean, it's on the end of the. It's where the cable end goes on for your throttle cable.
Yeah,
where the throttle cable goes onto the carb.
Yep.
Do you know what? I've got one in my shed now. If I get it, I'll show it you.
Oh
Yeah, bring it out, Stuart. Let's have a look, mate. You got 2 seconds?
Yeah. Let me just go and see if I can get it. Find it. I took one off the machine the other day.
We'll look at mother diagram to see what's.
Let's Stuart get one. See what he means, though.
Yeah.
Cajun, you talking about the clip as in thing with the carburetor, and there's a bowl or whatever, and then there's there's like a valve. It goes in, and then there's a clip as in it holds it as in on the carb body, so that basically the ball doesn't come out it.
Well, I caught some of that, Alexander.
Hey, something Cajun. This thing on the right here, it's only showing a partial picture. See that?
Yeah, I see it. Okay, you see where number 7? Okay,
Yeah.
number 7 is the C clip or the E clip for that part that you could
You can
see.
just start seeing that part.
Yeah, can you slide it over a little bit? I'm looking at steel right now. I'm trying to find that diagram too.
I'm trying to. Let's see. Yeah, it cuts it off. I'm gonna see if it's under one of the other descriptions.
Right.
Call it a circlip. I call them a circlip. It's called a circlip. You can buy a box of them. They're all different sizes. Circlips.
Yeah,
no, I don't need the circlip. The circlip comes with that port. Oh, yeah, mine shows that too.
Yeah, I'm looking.
Oh, wait, no. Oh, okay, it's number 6.
Yeah.
It's 4128 1218900. And this is a UK site. Look, my prices are in pounds.
What's the part number?
41 guys.
4128.
Yep.
121.
Yep.
8900.
Was that what you're talking about there, Boo?
Okay, hold on one sec. Let me see the end of it. Is it round on one end? It should be. No. The head of it. The head of it. No. I want that piece that you got in your hand, but it needs to have the hole in the end of it.
Yeah.
Right on the end.
And a hole on either end, right?
Turn it a little bit. Let me see. Yep, that's it right there. You see the big hole?
Yeah.
That's where the throttle cable goes in, and then the cable itself goes in that slot.
Yeah,
and that's
a hole on one side and a little hole on the other. Yeah.
That's it.
That's it.
Yeah, that's not a lot of them. You're missing that?
That's the only thing I need on my FS80.
Hold on. Yeah, that could be available easy. Hold on.
Is that a new one you got there, sir?
Yeah.
I had zombie.
Is that a new one, sir?
Yeah. It's a brand new one I've had to get myself.
Yeah.
There we go. Right here. Right there.
Yeah, there it is. Yeah,
that's
you can
it.
get it on eBay.
There you go.
Yeah,
Same thing.
Yeah. Yeah, that's it.
Is that on eBay now, Ken?
That
That's
part
what I got
number,
it from.
it's all over the place, actually.
Yeah.
Can you not find it over there?
No, hold on. I'm looking. I think Cajun's right. The only thing I see it on is UK.
Yeah, I see a.
I see it on
I see
France,
the.
I see it on UK. I see it on Germany.
See,
Let me see if I could.
that's the trouble. They made a lot of things in America and then shipped it to the UK and then shipped it to the UK.
What I'll
It's
do,
like,
I'll look through
it's like they can build a machine. That's what I'm trying to explain. They can build a machine, right? It's so far advanced, right?
Yeah,
They don't know how to run it, so they'll get one of us lot to go over there and show them how to run it, and then eventually they click on quite quick, as in once you show them something. But
They build it and then sell it to
machinery over there.
Yeah. Well, I had to buy a whole carburettor just to get this.
Yeah, I'm going to look at spare cars.
No, you don't. You don't.
I did. Well, I had to buy a whole carburettor to get it because because I just couldn't get that on its own because it cost me more just that to get it transferred post. So I just got the carburettor. So I've got other parts as well. I've got parts of the carburettor and this. If you know what I'm saying.
How much would that cost you on its own, Stuart?
Come.
Much would that cost you on its own?
It cost me. I think it cost me. Oh, just on its own.
Yeah, just sat on its own.
Oh God, let me try and remember now. It was, I think it was £12 or something, and then postage. So I just bought the carburettor for £14. Yeah. £14.
Buy the Chinese carb as long as it has the right link. A lot of times, though, the Chinese ones don't have the size hole.
Well, that was just going to cost me just a few pounds more of the whole carburettor. So I thought, just buy the whole. So then I've got parts and everything.
Here's a cheap Chinese carb. Well, hold on. For like $12, and it has it on. It shows that it has it on there. Wait a minute.
Yeah. So how much is that in English money, Ken?
It's like $12 US, so like £10. You know,
£10. Yeah.
Yeah, cheap. Yeah. Hold on.
£10.
But then the parts have got the parts pay for packaging as well, and that it came to about
a lot of times it's free
£14.
shipping here in the US. Yeah, Cajun, you may be better just buying the cheap Chinese one as long as it has the right connector on it.
Yeah, that's all you need. Is that, isn't it?
Yeah. But he's right though. You can't find it anywhere. Yeah, here's one $17 with Prime free shipping 1 day. And let's take a look at the picture. Hold on. Come on.
Oh, that's right. I forgot about. I've got free shipping with Amazon. I'm a member, Prime member.
Cajun, you go on Amazon, it's got it. Just go on Amazon, type in FS80 carburetor. For $17, you get all the gaskets and bullshit, and you get a free.
Yeah, that's it.
Right.
Yeah, why not?
That's what I got.
Yeah, that's what I do. Like you said, Stuart, buy the whole damn carb, then you got some extra parts.
Yeah,
crazy world we live in, guys. Crazy world.
I got the whole carburettor. I got all the seals,
free gaskets and purge bulbs,
everything.
and all that crap.
Yeah, purge bulbs. I got the filter, the fuel filter with it.
That's everything. What I do. When I buy a Chinese carb for somebody, I keep all spare parts.
Yeah. I got the
some like the fuel line and stuff. I get rid of that because that's garbage.
Yeah. The green ones.
Yeah. I use
What use Tygon?
Hell, I buy about a 50-foot roll. Not Tyvek.
Tygon. Right?
Tygon.
I even got two priming bulbs with it.
Yeah. Yeah, because like I said, they come with all this crap. For how can you beat
That's it?
$15?
That's it. Yeah, that's what I got.
Yeah. I wouldn't. The spark plug is garbage. The fuel filters are garbage. But I mean, it's the air filters. You know, what the hell? This one even comes
what I got.
A stupid coil. Oh, I mean, this is ridiculous.
Yeah, I got the full kit like that.
Yeah.
Because I was talking to, I think I was talking to you, Conker, wasn't I? And some other guys as well the other day saying about putting carburettor cleaner in a carburettor. And I said, what's the point of a carburettor cleaner? And that's what made me get the new carburettor as well as this, because I needed this and a carburettor. You remember talking about it, Conker, the other day?
I do remember. Yeah, I do remember. Yeah. It's crazy. It's a crazy world.
Yeah. And it's like your time, and you paid for the Chinese carburetor.
Yeah. There you go.
I'm hoping that one I've ordered from the States, Ken, that's going to work on the one I've got.
What did was it expensive?
Sorry, say again.
What did they charge you for shipping, though? Was it very expensive to ship?
I think it's about $10.
Well, that's not bad.
Yeah. Something like I can't remember. I'd have to look it up, to be honest with you.
Yeah, if I ship £2 or less to UK is $26 US for me.
Right.
Yeah.
I tell you, £2.
I see a lot of cars for the FS38, but I don't see the 35.
Yeah, there were only a few ads, I think, right, Conker? There wasn't any ads for those.
There were very, very few availability. It was difficult to find anything.
Mm.
It's of course the problem. It's got that bar across the intake.
Yeah.
Like a plastic bar which interlocks on the intake manifold. The two of them match up. It's really weird. I think Mick had a problem with it, and he actually filed off the bar to get rid of it.
Yeah,
that's what I did.
Enlarge the carburetor and use the shaft from the old carb or something.
I bastardized one from two, but it never worked. So that's why I've got this new one coming over. The idea is I'm going to bolt that on, and it all being well, it's going to run. If not, then I'll chuck it in the bin. I can't be messed around with it any longer, Ken. It's been sat out there far too long.
Oh, believe me,
I've got that, Alexander.
You get sometimes if you can't get it running right, you get depressed and you just leave it.
Exactly. Yeah, you think I just can't be bothered with it. Sat there looking at me, laughing. But there we go.
It's a soldering tip. I was going to say, have you ever seen one disintegrate? A soldering tip. Disintegrate into nothing.
What's that?
Disintegrated into nothing. Soldering tip that disintegrated into. Soldering tip that disintegrated into bits, as in and it was heat that done it, as in trying to solder with it. And because it was heating up that much, it just disintegrated. I started saying the metal's not as good as what it used to be. And that's a screwing one. That's Whalers. That's a Whaler. It's supposed to be Whalers. Supposed to be good stuff.
Yeah, it is. Yeah. Well, the trouble, even Weller is made in China now.
Aye. Everything's so soft, it's unreal.
I tell you what. Yeah, Phil, I'll tell you what, I'm looking forward to going to Celtex, mate. That'd be good.
Bit of a fun, mate. Bit of a crack.
You mean?
Hey? Celtex, sorry.
Celtex, yeah.
It'll be a good crack, mate. We'll probably do some form of a video or something up as well with Mick.
Oh, that'd be good, yeah.
We'll stick it up on there, like,
Yeah, that'd be good.
I'm looking forward to it, mate. It should be good.
Yeah. Good.
Well, guys, that's 2 hours for me. That's me lot.
Right.
Okie
dokie.
Thanks very much, guys, for turning up. I really appreciate it. I really enjoyed it. It's really interesting. Thank you, mate. Tonight, it was some good information come out there. Helped us all. Appreciate it, mate. Alex, interesting as always to talk to you, mate. Your coins and stuff like that. Thanks a lot. Tim.
No problem.
Yeah.
Great haircut, mate, as always.
Yeah, I will get a haircut. Don't worry about that.
Cal, managed to join up with us at the end. Thank you. And Stuart, Sir Stuart, as always. We'll see about it. And everybody else on the comments. Thanks, guys. I've enjoyed myself tonight. I've learned a few things.
Great week. Following the chat.
Take care.
And your contest. Stay safe.
Bye-bye.
Everybody.
Bye.